Kevin Huber punts it away. Ray McLeod will make the catch and step out of bounds. Second opportunity for the Pittsburgh Steelers. The defense is already well on their way.
Share the joy this holiday with the Whopper and the 2 for $5 deal. Your way better.
For the first time ever, America's game is coming to primetime for a star-studded event that will leave you spinning.
It's gonna get ugly out here.
Celebrity Wheel of Fortune premieres January 7th on ABC.
Look, thousands of Americans are dying a day. Our lives have been turned upside down, and they're doing nothing in Washington. David Perdue had his chance, but he was too busy looking after his stock portfolio. And now he's blocking relief for the rest of us. We can defeat this virus by listening to doctors and scientists. We can pass direct economic relief. We can get our daily lives back, but only if we vote. I'm John Ossoff, and I approve this message.
Attention Lexus, Mercedes, Cadillac, BMW, and Acura owners. We need your vehicle, and right now at Napleton Infinity of Augusta, if you trade your vehicle in for any 20 or 21 Infinity, we'll give you $2,500 cash. Napleton Infinity has a huge selection of quality pre-owned vehicles, and we accept all credit applications. Our showroom is open, and at Napleton Infinity of Augusta, we'll give you more for your vehicle than anyone in town. If you don't buy from us, that's Napleton Infinity of Augusta.
I know this all looks very Hollywood, but guess what? This is a Nissan sales event ad. Sales event ads are usually boring. Is this boring? There's a nice little present. This Altima has intelligent all-wheel drive, unlike that Accord behind me. What did you want, a big red bow?
Save up to $8,012 on select models.
Back in Cincinnati, T.J. Watt already having a banner evening. He's had a tremendous season, definitely in the conversation for Defensive Player of the Year, but early having to deal with his emotions, not the football kind of emotions you're expecting. Checking on his brother Derek, who was injured on punt coverage just a few plays earlier. Derek is being evaluated for a concussion, and his return is questionable. Then the quick throw, that's what he does. Leads the NFL in quick throws. Look at the Cincinnati defense, and you know what? That's pretty good defensively this year.
Yeah, these two guys on the perimeter, Sam Hubbard and Carl Lawson. Carl Lawson is a good pass rusher. Mike Daniels, a longtime veteran, started his career with the Green Bay Packers. Look for him tonight. Josh Bynes and Jermaine Pratt, 2 downhill bumpers. Then here in the secondary, keep an eye on number 30, Jesse Bates III. This young man can do it all. He can tackle, he can cover man-to-man, he can range in the middle of the field. He'll be able to turn the ball over if Ben gives him an opportunity to do so.
Bengals do appear to be set for years to come at the safety spot with Bell and Bates. 2nd and 5. Roethlisberger trying to throw open Deontay Johnson. Maybe too much air.
Passing routes, and watch. This is going to be open to Deontay Johnson. A little bit of sting, and from there, Ben's got to make that throw. You got a lot of room there, and Deontay Johnson, they have to connect there. That's why this offense is so much pressure on it, because on 1st and 2nd down, they're not having the run game and play action to marry with it.
Jalen Samuels now in the backfield on 3rd and 5. Then sets and fires. 50-50 ball is knocked away. Looking for a Washington. William Jackson, excellent on the coverage there.
William Jackson, their best man-to-man coverage corner, and he'll match up against the opposing team's best wide receiver here against James Washington. This perfect press technique. You see him turn back into the ball, keeping his eye on the receiver. Doesn't get his hand on the ball, but there's nowhere to fit that ball in there. If they can play like that tonight, and Pittsburgh can't run the football, this game could be a lot tighter than maybe people think it could be.
Not even 4 minutes in, and Jordan Berry's back to punt for a 2nd time already tonight. Boots it away from the 15, Alex Erickson. A fair catch at the 24. Steelers have been relying on that defense. Why not? Pittsburgh's been cracking down on opposing offenses all season. Entering this week, they ranked first in points allowed, sacks, and takeaways. The last team to lead the NFL in all three categories, the 1969 Kansas City Chiefs, who won Super Bowl IV.
What's amazing is they are continuing to do this despite the injuries at the linebacker in particular. Bud Dupree, Devin Bush, Vince Williams. They thought they might get him back off of COVID for this game, but he's not back yet. So significant drawbacks at linebacker.
Here's Giovanni Bernard out to the 30-yard line. They're still hoping to get Joe Mixon back before this season's over. But it's been a rough go for Mixon. He last played week 6, calling him week to week. Has the foot injury again. They're holding out hope, and they said Mixon's been so positive being around this team during these sort of dark days ever since Joe Burrow went down with injury.
I don't know why you would bring him back. You know, let him get healthy completely, especially running back with a foot. I don't believe you're going to see Joe Mixon this season.
It's Bernard. Mike Hilton, so important in the run support in that Pittsburgh secondary. You see the third down offense for the Bengals.
No, I don't see it.
You see it on your screen. I got it.
I got to find Tyler Boyd in these situations.
For sure. The good thing is they put themselves in a third and manageable situation because they got 7 yards on first down. But this is where defensive coordinator Keith Butler can make life very miserable for any offense.
Filio empty on 3rd and 2. Got the pressure. Quick throw, and it's knocked away. Steven Nelson able to knock it away. Try to go to T. Higgins.
This is a great job of front and coverage going together. And watch Alex Highsmith, the guy opposite T.J. Watt, filling in for Bud Dupree. Just watch this pass rush. Watch how he dips, he gets underneath. I'll tell you what, if that ball doesn't get out of there quickly, he's got to hit on the quarterback. And then Steve Nelson reading this route perfectly. Reads the smash route, great break. That's good team defense. That's why Pittsburgh's the #1 scoring defense in the NFL.
Highsmith's going to get single blocks all night as these offensive line turn towards Watt.
Huber's second punt. Takes a Cincinnati bounce. And Ray McLeod stay away. And it will bounce out of bounds. 49-yard punt. Will we get our first down of the night next?
Progressive presents At Home with Baker Mayfield.
Got another one by the container. Always keep them by the container. No. Hey, check my backside. I moved him.
Baker!
Boom! Game over.
Hey! Babe, can you please turn the TV down? Neighbors just called again.
Told you that we were too loud.
Yes, ready. Guys, 3rd time this week!
It's time. And there's no time like this time. This time flies. This time freezes. This is life 24 seconds at a time. This time breaks us. This time makes us. Is this the greatest of all time? Actually, whose time is it? It's time to find out.
ESPN's Monday Night Football is brought to you by Goodyear. Discover the possibilities of Goodyear. More driven. And by Progressive Insurance. Save when you bundle auto, home, or motorcycle insurance. Visit progressive.com. And Mercedes-Benz. The best or nothing.
You got your holiday lights on the house?
Little cheery holiday music for you. 'Tis the season. The Christmas Nights of Lights attraction located down the road at Cincinnati's Coney Island Park. Featuring 2.5-mile drive through light show made up of more than 1 million lights, synchronized to music probably much like this. In the spirit in Cincinnati.
I never see an answer, so that was a big no.
I'm on the road all the time. I got the lights and timers on, like in Home Alone. You know,
You never take them down.
Lights on, lights off. Clap on, clap on. Third possession for the Steelers. Switching that first down. Fumble, the ball comes out. Ben never got that cleanly, and the Bengals say they have it.
I don't think that Ben Roethlisberger ever got that back.
Josh Bynes. First down. Josh Bynes is bringing the football to the party.
Looked like DeCastro, the right guard, was pulling, but I don't think that Ben ever got that ball. Now, that's just a quarterback-center exchange, and then you see DeCastro hits the ball, and that's what forces it to the second level, right to Josh Bynes. But you would think, Marquise Pouncey, 11 years in the National Football League, and Ben Roethlisberger in his 17th year, you still have quarterback-center exchange issues.
Tonight, the Postmates fan feed delivering fans to Monday Night Football. Bengal fans enjoyed that. Pouncey and Roethlisberger making their 114th start career together.
What has Mike Tomlin said about routine plays? He expects them to be made routinely. Center quarterback exchange is a routine play. That's not going to make him happen.
See if the Bengals can do with this. Starting at the Pittsburgh 20. Now first and 10. Samaje Perine, first carry of the night. Avery Williamson made the stop for Pittsburgh, and you mentioned all the inside linebacker injuries. They had to get Williamson from the Jets, so that's a trade. Then Marcus Allen, the former safety. There were just so many bodies going down behind that defensive line. We asked Cameron Hayward, like, they would look around and say, where are my guys? He said, when Bud Dupree went down, he was asking about, like, who's Robert Spillane? And then Spillane went down with an injury. So it's been tough, that Pittsburgh linebacking group. Second down and 9.
Cincinnati's got to take advantage of this gift. Take a shot to the end zone. Be aggressive.
Philly to throw. Able to complete. That's T. Higgins. Down to the 10, right at the marker.
See T. Higgins here against Joe Hayden. So get good pass protection, just put the ball on the money, and then just turn upfield and use that big body to get some yardage after the catch. Joe Hayden trying to come up and make the tackle.
7 minutes into the game. Our first down. First and goal for Cincinnati. They shut it down.
False start.
False start. Offense. Number 85. 5-yard penalty. First down.
John Hussey worked overtime on Thursday night. He's working here.
There was a double hard count there. You heard that snap count from Finley and was not able to get the jump off from Pittsburgh, but he got his own player, T. Higgins. And here's Zach Taylor. You have to take advantage of this. You got a third-string quarterback in there, and Ben Roethlisberger gives you a gift in the red zone. You have to convert points.
Not even a field goal. First and goal from the 15. Finley able to escape. And he'll slip or slide down at about the 11.
Pittsburgh's going to play their match zone and their man-to-man real tight down here. It's going to be tough sledding. This is where Tyler Boyd usually comes into play. He leads his team in terms of targets down in the red area with 13. Has 7 receptions, 3 touchdowns. Look for number 83. See if they can get him loose.
Second and goal. Perine. Down to the 5. Heavy contact from Micah Fitzpatrick. Third and goal.
I think if Fitzpatrick is coming downhill here from his free safety position, he's done it all this year, turn the football over, throw in the middle of the field, and here he's going to come and support the run. Him and P-Ron have a big collision right there at the 5-yard line. Mike Tomlin loves this guy. All pro caliber players going to have to make all pro caliber plays all night long.
A.J. Green, bottom of your screen. Finley in big trouble. He is dropped back at the 19-yard line. Watt is in there along with Alex Highsmith. Looked like might get a piece of the face mask on Finley, but there is no flag. It's a loss of 14.
Watch this pocket collapse on Ryan Finley. But Finley, you cannot go backwards. You got to go forward. That's where you have to go as a quarterback. That opens up the read or you run. But if you go backwards, you have no shot.
Here's Austin Seibert taking over the kicking position from Randy Bullock. 34-yard field goal attempt is on the way and good. And the Bengals, off the Steelers' turnover, have to settle for a field goal on Muppet Night Football.
Football! Football! Football!
If you're like,
Right now at Milton Rubin Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, huge savings, big rebates, and the lowest prices of the year. Take home the top new 2021 Jeep Gladiator Sport for only $33,988. Buy a 2020 Ram 1500 Classic Tradesman Crew Cab for just $29,238. Shop online, shop at the store, and get the most for your trade. The Big Finish Sales Event at Milton Rubin Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Whatever it takes.
The freedoms we have are under attack because career politicians in Washington want you to believe that you need them to decide what's best in your life. What we need to do as Americans is stand up for our rights. Don't be swayed by the arguments of the left that we need socialism to tell us how to live our lives. This is a country built on freedom, and I'm going to fight every second in Washington to keep it that way. I'm Kelly Loeffler. I approve this message.
What Miss Hill does for her community, she inspires so many children. She likes to take them places, take them outside of the neighborhood, give them a chance to understand and see things different. We just wanted to be able to say thank you for being the person you are.
Thank you so much. He don't know what it means to me. For someone to care enough about you that you didn't even think was paying that much attention, it's wonderful, it's great. Can you bump? Can we bump? We'll do air bumps. Thank you. I love Xfinity.
We love you too.
Back in Cincinnati, our annual NBA on Christmas Day tradition highlighted by Luka and the Mavs squaring off against LeBron, AD, and the Lakers. 8 p.m. Eastern on ABC and ESPN. They had a 71-day off season. The shortest off season in professional sports history.
It does seem like it just ended, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But these guys were back in training camp.
Right.
Already
The
playing
Lakers,
games.
since they last won the championship for their first game, something like 71 days.
Hey, I'm a fan. I'm watching.
I'm watching. That's great Christmas Day. The NBA on ESPN and ABC. See if Ray McLeod gets an opportunity. This one, he won't. Big Ben will get the football back.
Well, Ben told us this week that he's got to play better. He's not playing his best football, and so far in the first couple of drives, it hasn't been good. He's missed some balls downfield, and then obviously the turnover, and this is on the quarterback. That ball is up. He's got to secure that football. Turned into 3 points for Cincinnati, but if Pittsburgh is going to get back on track, especially on the offensive side, they want to run the football and have balance, yes, but they have to get their best player, Ben Roethlisberger, playing at a high level.
This is their fourth possession of this game. They've run just 7 offensive snaps. 3 and out, and a fumble. You see what they've done the last 3 games. On first down and 10. Quick throw from McLeod. And that's going to go for a loss. Darius Phillips.
That's two big plays by Darius Phillips so far in the first play of the game. And here you see he just beats the block of Villanueva. He's able to get McLeod before he gets started. McLeod is a burner. This secondary, but they're going to be up against it tonight. Ben's going to put the ball in the air. You know it's coming. You know they're going to have to get him on track. These guys are going to have to make plays all night long in one-on-one situations.
Only got Phillips back last week. He'd been out since week 8 with a groin injury. Makes a big play there. Loss of 2. Back on the ground is Anthony McFarland. And the rookie out of Maryland. Stopped by Jermaine Pratt. Pick up a 4.
And you can see that Pittsburgh is trying to run the football, trying to establish, whether it's Benny Snell, now we see Anthony McFarland. They've subbed in Derwin Gray at left guard and taken Hassenauer out, but Randy Fiedner told us they're going to try different things to establish that run game, and we'll see if it's effective as this game goes on.
5 times in the last 7 games, the Pittsburgh Steelers have rushed for fewer than 50 yards. On a 3rd and 7, Ben wants to take the timeout with 3:48 left in the first quarter. And we're back in 30 seconds after this word from DraftKings.
The average NFL play only lasts about 4 seconds. But when you compete in our daily fantasy contest for free for over $1 million this week, it sure doesn't feel that way. With that kind of money up for grabs, time has a way of slowing down. Deep passes feel like a lifetime. That last-ditch goal line reach, an eternity. Feel it for yourself when you play for free. Download the DraftKings Daily Fantasy app, sign up with the promo code, craft a lineup, and make it rain.
So guys, we were all together for the Washington-Pittsburgh game because it was the game right before us, rescheduled, and they lose a game, and people are going to overreact, and what's wrong with the Steelers? Then they lose another game in Buffalo, and now they have this kind of offensive start here. People will get their antennas up. 3rd and 7.
Pressure look. All up on the line of scrimmage.
Some great pressure from Cincinnati, and juggled and nearly intercepted. Excellent effort by Darius Phillips, who we've already highlighted. He almost came up with that football from Ben.
This young man has come to play tonight. You see there, he kind of a little bit of a soft press technique. You see then he stabs him before he gets to past 5 yards. Mirrors Deontay coming out of the break and almost coming up with the interception. You can't draw it up any better than that.
And that wouldn't have counted, but that would have looked really cool anyway. Right?
Spectacular.
Wow.
Spectacular.
And he made a touchdown-saving tackle on the screen 2 plays earlier. I mean, he's been all over the field.
So it's another 3 and out for the Steelers, and they're wearing out Jordan Berry's leg. Alex Erickson for Cincinnati. Takes a good shot out to the 27-yard line. Ryan Finley, the quarterback tonight for the Bengals. Played 2 seasons at Boise State before transferring to NC State following a season-ending ankle injury in 2015. He was drafted by the Bengals in the 4th round of the 2019 draft. They moved up to get him. That's how much they wanted him. And after opening the 2019 season as the backup quarterback to Andy Dalton would be benched. Finley was named the starter week 10 against the Ravens, but he was benched after losing 3 straight games. And Joe Burrow, who is rehabbing out in California, confirmed watching, not as fun as playing.
Heal fast, Joe. We want to see you. All of us want to see you back as soon as possible.
Finley throwing for it, and got A.J. Green. And that was a beautiful ball. Lays it right in to the hands of Green.
See a safety back here, and you got Joe Hayden who's going to run as well. This is not an easy throw for a quarterback into basically a corner's look, and Joe Hayden sat a little bit on the route, and a nice job and a good throw on the sideline from Finley.
30 yards, biggest offensive play of the night by either squad.
This is not how Pittsburgh wanted this game to start. They've been sloppy on offense, turned the football over, gave points, and now defensively they're giving up as well.
Off the play action, Finley looks a little more confident now. Throwing into traffic, Davis that time, looking for Tyler Boyd. A couple of Steelers were there, Fitzpatrick and Joe Hayden, and Boyd is down.
Well, Boyd was on the outside on Hayden, and he ran a double move, and Hayden sat. And he had him open. He just needed to put the ball out there for Tyler Boyd. See how he had to stop and go back up? See if what happened to Boyd as he came down hard with the back of his helmet on the ground as well.
We'll be right back.
Research shows that people remember commercials with exciting stunts. So to help you remember that Liberty Mutual customizes your home insurance, here's something you shouldn't try at home.
Look, Liberty Mutual customizes home insurance so we only pay for what we need. That's pretty cool.
That is cool.
Very cool. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty. That's right. Subway is open and serving footlongs contact-free. Order in the app for quick and easy pickup. Or get contact-free curbside pickup. Staying home? Get delivery. So many ways to get footlongs contact-free. Subway. Eat fresh.
Now, get iPhone 12 on the 5G America's been waiting for.
This new iPhone Plus Verizon 5G is incredible.
Switch and get iPhone 12 on us. Unlimited plans start at just $35. This is 5G from America's most reliable network.
Life is full of challenges, but you don't have to pass them around. If you're
down and 10 now. On the ground, Travion Williams. His first carry. Bring up a 3rd down and 5. Finley came into the season as the backup to Joe Burrow. Brandon Allen was the emergency, the pandemic quarterback, if you will. Burrow goes down against Washington. Finley comes in, doesn't play well. And the next game, Brandon Allen is elevated to the role of starter. And Finley was watching him play. 3rd and 5. There comes a blitz off the edge. And Finley able to get out of there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Defensive backs practice all the time as far as their timing.
4th and 4.
As far as listening to the quarterback snap count, so you don't jump offside. You see Mike Hilton do a nice job of just avoiding jumping off sides there, and then just causing the quarterback to have to step up into the pocket, Finley, and then Cam Hayward cleans it up. That's good team defense right there. We told you, they get you in the 3rd and long, it'll be a long night.
They're going to go for a field goal here. It's going to be a 55-yard field goal attempt for Austin Seibert. And it is no good. You saw Joe Hayden back there for Pittsburgh. And so the Steelers are going to have great field position to start their next drives.
I'm not sure why you don't go for it there in that situation. You got a kicker in Seibert. He's only kicked 1 field goal all season, and he missed that one. Better chance of getting a 1st down there on 4th down than 55 yards. And you mentioned it. You put Pittsburgh in great field position.
5th possession of the quarter for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And they'll start at their own 45-yard line. Have yet to register a 1st down. We don't have a single 3rd down conversion in the game. Then the throw, and it's off the fingertips of Tremaine Pratt.
Been very lucky that that ball was not intercepted. Here's Pratt right here. He's going to try to squeeze this ball into Claypool. Pratt is not fooled. And that's what happens when you don't run the football, Lewis. Linebackers don't have to respect that play action. They just drop right under, and he's very lucky not to have that intercept.
Bengal players have 4 pass breakups tonight. Steeler receivers have 2 catches. 2nd and 10. Screen, set it up to Snell. And again, it's Pratt making the play. on defense for the Bengals.
The defensive coordinator, Lou Anarumo, he'll take those swing passes out of the backfield. He just wants to make sure they keep everything in front of them and don't give up the big one over the top. So far, his corners have responded perfectly tonight as far as their technique and playmaking on the football. They've been through for 330 yards against them in their first matchup. So far tonight, Bengals secondary is having none of that.
3rd and 7. There's some pressure from the Bengals. Roethlisberger, Juju Smith-Schuster is blown up, and the whistle's blown.
The ruling on the field is an incomplete pass. 4th down.
Von Bell not messing around.
I'm telling you, look, these safeties, these defensive backs, they have come to play tonight. Von Bell saw this coming the whole way. He saw the crossing route. Juju Smith-Schuster makes a living doing it. Just watch him here. Just watch him just kind of hang there, playing like a one lurk. And watch him just come downhill. Boom! It's perfect. He does it perfectly. He knows it's coming to him. He knows Juju likes to run those shallow crossers. Perfect. Perfect execution.
Even if this ball is caught, it's not a first down. And they had Chase Claypool coming open on the second level for a first down. Ben's not seeing it real well right now. And I think they're going to challenge that ruling on the field, or whether that was a catch or not.
And a clear recovery.
Cincinnati is challenging the ruling on the field.
There is a clear recovery, but it appears on normal speed that ball comes out as the third foot comes down, which would be an incomplete pass.
The call on the field is incomplete. Von Bell there is saying, hey, you want to dance on our logo pregame? Really?
That's what this rivalry has been all about. It's been about big hits. See there, he does make contact. His helmet on.
The catch. As a result, it is a catch and a fumble. It will be Cincinnati's ball.
Damn, Juju.
Will the game clock operator please set the game clock for 49 seconds, please? Cincinnati will not be charged a timeout for a successful challenge.
Dang it, man. It was always an offense.
Taylor there, I mean, that time, that position to throw that flag, it's really well done. These sudden change situations.
See, you got to stop dancing on their logo. That's the problem now. Stop dancing on their dang logo. Maybe you won't get big hit all the time.
The secondary, those shots are there. You have to hit them.
The Steelers are putting it on a tee for the Bengals right now. Goes down to 10. It's Bernard.
I will be ending this right now because so I'm gonna see. Look, he dancing on their logos. See, look, he dancing on the logo. That's why he got big kid now because he dancing on people's logos.
Sharing it with his TikTok followers. But tonight was no exception. And then on the receiving end, I'm not sure it was the pregame dance